Hey guys, it's me and welcome back to my channel. So basically I'm going to pick up here kind of where I left off with my last Empties video. So I have gathered some more items, Empties wise, but this time I'm going to do things a little bit differently, and I am going to start off with candles and fragrance. And if I don't make it to the body care portion, then I will pick up there next time, and we will get back on track. I will get caught up, and yeah, because for some reason I can only upload 15-minute videos and I have to hurry. So we're going to jump into this, and I'm going to start showing you the candles that I didn't get to show you last time. So let's jump on in. The first candle that I have right here is Spice Graham Cracker, and let me tell you, this is the one that I did not enjoy at all. I barely and rarely ever am ready for a candle to be done burning. And this one, I was so ready for it to be done. I don't know what it was, but it just was not catching my attention. I was sick of it. It was nothing to write home about. It was just so mediocre that I was just like, oh my gosh, if I could just give this candle away, or if I could just throw it away, I would. But I literally can't do that because I'm so cheap. I'm just like, I can't waste it, so I have to burn it. And I will not light another candle until the candle that I'm currently burning is done. And I always have 2 candles to choose from to burn. So anyways, it did burn very well. A flawless burn, wonderful. Scent throw was probably about a 6. My candles have been getting really lost in my open concept, and they're just not as strong as they used to be in my old house. But that's not completely their fault. I mean, what can you do? You can't get mad at your candle from not, scenting up every square inch of your home. It can't do that. But they aren't as strong as they were in a smaller home. I will say that. But Spice Graham Cracker, would not repurchase. I have one more, and really, I think I might just give it away as a gift because I just don't like it at all. Okay, next I have an Endless Weekend. And, I just feel like you always got to burn Endless Weekend during the summer. And the reason why I decided to burn it this time was because I was going to the beach. And I was like, you know what? I think that I would like to have, that scent memory of Endless Weekend and the beach. And, packing and going to the beach and coming home and still having that candle going. I said, I think that'd be a good scent memories to put together. So that's why I lit Endless Weekend. I like Endless Weekend a lot more in home fragrance than I do in body care. My favorite 2 forms of Endless Weekend are the Wallflowers. They are super, super duper strong. Blow you out strong. Really good. Have some kind of a different scent note that comes out with it. I love it. And the candle. They just smell a lot different than the body care, but you can tell it's still Endless Weekend. So this one was actually pretty strong. I would give this one probably an 8. Burned amazingly. They always normally have good burns. I'll always tell you when a candle don't burn right. I'll let you know if a wick didn't light, if I had to cotton ball it. But with Endless Weekend, I did not have to. And Spice Graham Cracker, I did not have to cotton ball. So, amazing. Okay, this is a sad one. This is actually an older one that I didn't get to show you in last video. So this is Lemon Mint Tea. And the reason why this is sad is because this is the candle that I light every year on May 18th for my dog's death anniversary. I know. But my dog died May 18th, 2015. And he got hit by a car. And that night I was burning lemon mint leaf. And that is just the candle, once again, scent memory-wise, that I associate with him. And that we just always light for him in memory of him because it just reminds us of him so much. So, everyone knows about lemon mint leaf. Super duper strong. Probably a good 8, 8.5 tops. Just really good. Just like that really super juicy lemon with just a really strong tinge, sting you kind of mint smell. It's really good. It goes very well together. And lemon mint leaf always does really well for me. So, I will continue to purchase it. Okay, so where is, I must have showed it in the last video. Okay, so in the last video, I think I showed you Root Beer Float. Well, I actually burned the other 2 that was in the collection that I purchased. So we'll start off with Summertime Soda Pop. I like this. I liked it a lot. I really didn't think that it was going to smell like Sprite. I mean, obviously, when I smelled it, I get more of like a Sprite lemon lime soda. For some reason, just hearing like what people used to say about the old summertime soda, I just thought that it was going to be like a Coca-Cola scent. Like, I really did. But I guess with them coming out with root beer, you know, it was probably like too dark sodas. I don't know. Maybe they just decided to take it in a different route, and it's fine. I mean, I love it, and it's really good in a wallflower too. But it burned well all the way to the bottom. You can see that I even tried to light it one more time, and it just wasn't going to light. But this one was actually, you know, a good thrower. It wasn't super, super strong. I would probably give it a 7, but I could smell it, and I did enjoy it, and I liked it. And like I said, it just reminds you of like a lemon lime soda, but just really, really strong on the lemon lime. Really good though. So I do have a backup, and I'm fine with just the one backup. Now I do really like this. This is banana split milkshake, and you know, I thought this was going to end up being banana pumpkin muffin, whatever, banana nutmeg bread pudding, all of that incarnation of it, but this is not. This is so different. This is like ooey gooey banana Laffy Taffy, like creamy banana pudding. Like, oh, it is so good. And I only got my hands on 2. I'm so, it's okay. So I only have 1 left, and it's really, really, really good. Like I said, banana Laffy Taffy. Oh gosh, so amazing. Just like a creamy banana, like candy note. It's so amazing. Scent throw wasn't super, super strong either. I would probably have to give this one a 6. Yeah, I hate that. And you can tell, you know, I'm thinking that this was probably a scorch mark. That's what that looks like. So that's good. Yeah, so burned well. Amazing. But I do have a candle here that didn't burn well, and I will show you that next. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This is the candle that I had this time that did not burn well. This is Peppered Plum. Okay, so this reminds me a lot of Wine Cellar. Obviously, Wine Cellar has not came back for a while. I only have 1 Wine Cellar left in my collection, and it's so sad. I want it back so bad. They used to bring it back like every single season. They would bring it back, and I feel like, you know, I started basically just being so used to seeing it that I didn't buy it. And I was always like, oh, it's going to be there. It's going to be there. It's just like another mahogany teakwood. It's just going to be there. It's another leaves. It'll be there. No, Keisha, no. They took it away, and I only have 1. So when I smelled this, not when I first purchased it, mind you, I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but it was in my collection, and I pulled it out, and I was like, wow, that is really close to a Wine Cellar. I think I'm going to burn this so I can hold on to my Wine Cellar. Okay, and so the scent notes say sweet plum, fresh saffron spice, and black peppercorn. And one of the notes in Wine Cellar is saffron. So I like to say that it's kind of like a hippy dippy scent. That's what I've always called Wine Cellar, and that's what I get. This is another hippy dippy scent. This is like that saffron spice and a dark red fruit, like a dark fruit, and which is the plum. It's so good. It's a wonderful scent, but it burned completely 100% well until the last about 1/3 mark, and one of the wicks would never light again. It just wouldn't light again, and I hated it. I even put it in my bedroom just so I could get the full effect of the scent. So it didn't get lost in my room, in my house. It was just in my bedroom, confined to this small room, and I could smell it really good. I know y'all can see like these weird like these weird like marks from the sun and the blinds. I'm sorry. Oh goodness. But so the wick quit lighting, and it was really, really sad because I had to stick it on the candle warmer. And I feel like, you know, a lot of times they say that the candle warmer will make the scent super strong, just puff the scent out. With this one, it did not. It did not. It took the scent throw from being like a good 7 in my room down to about a 5. And I really hated that. And, you know, I can still smell scent. I can still smell it every time I open it. You know, it's not as super strong as it was whenever it wasn't ever even burned before. But I feel like there's still scent in it. But when I put it on the candle warmer, I don't get anything out of it. So, what can you do, right? But that was one of my bad burners for the month. Last few months, whatever, you know. 2 candles left, and we got through the candles. The next one is pistachio ice cream. And I was super excited when I seen this come out. I grabbed 3 of them right off the bat. And, you know, I'm happy with that. I have 2 left, and it's not something that I feel like I need to stock up on. The scent, though, on this one was okay. Once again, it's not been, you know, smack you in the face. I will give this one about a good 7. But this reminds me exactly to the T in my nose of Better Homes and Garden Salted Pistachio Sorbet. So I feel like that I've had the scent, you know, multiple times. I've racked up, stocked up on that wax melt, that clamshell, and I have burned it or melted it so many times that when I burned this, I was kind of like underwhelmed because I've smelled it so many times before. If I would have never ever bought that wax melt, this would have been a home run for me. This would have been a candle like Berry Waffle Cone that I would have stocked up on, you know, 12 candles. But it wasn't. I mean, oh goodness, it burned well. I love the little wraparound floral print. I think that's adorable. I like that it's a black lid. I mean, I like it. I like the look of it. I like everything about it. I like the scent. But I've had the scent, so it's not something that I'm like crazy about. You know? Okay, and least maybe, I don't know. This is Italy Cannoli and Chocolate. So, this does smell like a cannoli. This is way different than hot cocoa and cream. This is different than any of the chocolate scents that have came out. This, to me, smells like the pastry, like a cannoli or a pastry with chocolate that's been poured on it, but the chocolate has then dried, and then it's like that, you know, peel apart, like flake off milk chocolate. Do you know what I'm talking about? So that's what this reminds me of. They hit the nail on the head with the name of this. It smells exactly what it intends to smell like. And it's really, really good. You really get like a pastry, like puff pastry, like crispy, not crispy, but like flaky pastry note, along with like just milk chocolate. And it works so well, and it does so good. And I'm happy that I have a few of these. I think it did really good, and I'm happy with it. So, scent though of this one was probably a good 7. You know, that's kind of the main thing that I'm seeing with these candles in my house. You know, I may one day get like a good 8, and once in a while I'll get like a Summer Boardwalk leaves 9, you know, but not all the time. I think that I can hurry and bust through the last little bit of stuff that I have fragrance-wise, and then the next video that I do, I will pick up with my body care. Okay, so let's jump into this. First, I'm just going to show you my wallflowers real quick and tell you what I think about them. I have a bronze goddess in my kitchen, and I smelled it like the first few days, and I can't smell it anymore. So I have a summertime soda pop in my boys' room, and this is really good. This is still good. Like, it's been in there for 2 weeks, and I can still smell it. Still smells very strong. Wonderful. I have a marshmallow fireside in my bathroom, and I enjoy it. I like it. I can smell it. I have a pistachio ice cream in my living room, and that's really good. I can smell it constantly. Been in there 2 weeks. Wonderful. But you know what the hitter for this whole month is leaves, which is in my bedroom right now. And let me tell you, if you have never put a leaves wallflower in a small room, I recommend you do so, because it is so good. It is so good. It is so strong. I don't know, it just reminds me of just like walking into one of those just homey, classy houses that are just cozy and have like apple cinnamon potpourri going. And it's the holidays, even though it's summertime here, and it's like 100 degrees every day. Let me have my little bit of fall with my leaves wallflower, and I'm so happy with it. So I recommend leaves wallflower if you've never used it before. And then I have an Appleberry Spice Yankee Candle Wax Melt. That smells just like leaves to me, but it was not strong at all. I have one more of those. And then I used the saltwater taffy in my bathroom, and it was okay. It wasn't super strong either, so I don't think that I'll repurchase either one of them. And last but not least is Island Coconut Lime from Better Homes and Garden. And this reminds me of Coconut Lime Verbena from Bath & Body Works in a wax melt, in wax form. And I love it. It's so super strong. I rate my wax melts on a 1 to 5, and I think that I would give this one a 5. I love it. Guys, that is my fragrance picks, my fragrance empties for the last month and a half. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video.